The difference between a referral and a cold lead is something that most business owners aren't ready for. The trust that needs to be built, the relationship that isn't there, the explanation of the thing you're selling that they know nothing about, and the competition of you and 5 other providers that are all fighting over the same business. These are all factors that appear with anybody trying to sell a service to a cold prospect, yet they try to sell them the exact same way as if they were a referral. When a referral comes through the pipeline, it's a completely different experience. They already have trust because their friend recommended you to them, and they trust their friend. They already believe in your mechanism because they already got their friend results. If their friend can get results, why shouldn't they be able to get results? And the relationship, it's already been built because there's a mutual person sitting between you and the prospect called a middleman. And more than likely, they've said good things about you, especially if there's some sort of compensation involved. Finally, this referral isn't looking at 5 different companies. They're not shopping like somebody that would come in through an ad would be shopping. This person, they were just recommended this because they were facing a certain problem. They weren't actually shopping for this problem, right? So when they had this issue in their business, their friend came and said, hey, why don't you talk to this guy? He did a great job for me. So how do we build trust with somebody that is not a referral? You need to develop trust building assets. So what are trust building assets? Number 1 is going to be proof. So proof is going to be, customer testimonials. It's going to be customer reviews, which are basically the same thing, right? But a customer testimonial is usually in the form of a video. So this would be more video, this would be more written. Then there's going to be real numbers. So real numbers. So if you've got a dashboard of, your cost per lead, or how you help somebody save a bunch of money, or how you help somebody get a very good return on their investment, that's what you would put in the real number section. Now, secondly, what we are going to need an active social media presence. So there's 2 different types of social media. There's short form and long form social media. So short form and long form social media. So what's going to be short form? It's going to be, IG Reels, for example, LinkedIn post. And then long form is going to be YouTube videos, for example. Beside that, you're going to have your own media. So you're going to need to have an email list. Now this is where you're really going to build your trust. So your short form is going to send people to your YouTube channel, and your YouTube channel is going to send people to your email list. A bit of both, right? So, you're going to send people from your short form to your email list, which you're going to give away something for free. So maybe that's a free tax calculator or something. And then they also get put on your email list. Your YouTube is where you're going to have the real value. And that's where you're going to build a lot of trust there as well. And both of those are going to be directed towards finally speaking to you, the business owner, right? So short form, you send people to YouTube and to your email list. And YouTube is also where you build a lot of trust. Finally, what we're going to need is a no-brainer offer. Oh, the writing's getting rough here. No-brainer. And then we're going to put a little light bulb there because it's the offer. Wow, it looks, it's a rough light bulb, but whatever. No-brainer offer. So what do we want to do to construct an offer that converts on cold traffic, that makes sense, that removes all the risk, that gives them something which is super valuable to them? So I'll give you an example. An offer needs 3 things, okay? It needs to be quick, so you need to deliver them something in under, let's say, 30 days, okay? It needs to have an outcome, so let's say that you're gonna build somebody a complimentary corporate tax plan in under 30 days, and then we have to remove the risk. And if you don't like the plan, you don't even have to pay for it. So those are the components that we need. We need speed, we need a good offer, we need to remove the risk, okay? That's how you can build a good offer on cold traffic, because the trust is lower. And we're trying to build the trust as high as possible by having these components, but all these components don't really matter if our offer sucks. So this is the marketing and the proof building assets, okay? So proof is marketing. Having short form and long form content to show people it is marketing. Then the email list is more on the back end, and you can couple this with SMS and phone calls and automated sequences, right? But all of this stuff doesn't matter if we don't have a good offer. Now, your competitors, they probably have 1 or 2 of these. I really doubt they have 4. Most people, they have a decent offer and they have proof, because a lot of businesses have been around for a while and they figured out, oh shit, I need to tell people about what other people are doing. but a lot of them, first of all, don't post content, and a lot of them don't use their email list whatsoever. So those key components, the email list and the content, is what you can really focus on to get the most out of your marketing.